Hi there, this is once again Jacob John, and as usual, today with me is Jeju sir. And of course, we are from B-GHUD, you know that. Guys, I got a comment. I think I told you, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let them hear that.
Exactly. So this particular comment was one of the students, I don't know whether he's in B-GHUD or he's from somewhere else, I have no idea at all, but he just wrote, there are certain topics that is actually having lack of idea. How can he brainstorm regarding topics? And one particular topic, for instance, he had given me in that particular comment section was about advertisement, advertising. And I was like, why shouldn't we make a video regarding that?
Sure.
Alright guys, so stay tuned for this particular video about how you can brainstorm when you get a topic regarding advertisement. Alright, so you all know that we are speaking about IELTS. Of course, IELTS, we know 4 modules are there, listening, reading, writing and speaking. So we are targeting the speaking module in IELTS. So as I gave you a preface regarding advertisement, when you get a topic, of course, you know that anything under the sky is possible in speaking test of IELTS. Speak about an advertisement that you like the most. Speak about an advertisement that actually convinced you to buy a certain product. Speak about an advertisement that caught your attention. Or perhaps speak about an advertisement that you like, but once when you brought the product, you're not satisfied with it. So any topics can come in your speaking subtest or speaking module. Let me just ask Jeju sir over here, when you get a topic regarding advertisement, what all you can include? First of all, let me start with, what do you mean by advertisement, or what is actually advertising? Of course, we are giving some sort of a propaganda to certain items or objects, right?
Yeah.
Wait. I'm not interrupting him. He's about to start. All right, fine.
Well, thank you, Jacob sir, for the great intro session, and we are moving on with the term advertisement. I hope that everyone would be familiar with the term advertising, advertisement, and advertising space, and what all words can be used instead of advertisement. That would be the first thing.
Oh, so you're going to speak about the synonyms.
Firstly, I will speak about synonyms.
Okay. Would you like to give a little bit of a definition in your own words regarding what advertising is or what advertisement is?
Okay, well, advertising means introducing a product that should be in digital or in print platform. So advertisements can be rephrased as adverts, then promotions, commercials, and ads we can use in speaking, but please don't use that word for writing. Because in writing, we have to follow a formal style of way. So in speaking, you can use the word ads, but try to avoid the word, because that would be somewhat mistaken by each and every one of us.
All right. So that means like it should be totally academic. When you're writing, it should be totally academic.
Sure. Well,
a little bit of informal language, a little bit of formal colloquial language is acceptable in speaking.
yeah, good.
Yes.
That's a mandate. But in writing, the mandate is we have to follow only the academic way and formal style.
All right. All right.
So we are moving to advertising. Advertising means it introduces several things to the people. So with that one, people can categorize which all they need, which they do not need.
Yes.
What could be taken, what could be thrown away. These all things comes when advertisements comes to your mind. Then one more thing is that one of the greatest benefit or the ace of advertisement is high level of employability. There's a creative industry. So people can work, they can expertise, they can have their expertise over there, they can use their skills to develop how to grab attention of the products of people. So advertisement is bombarded, it catches our attention. That would be making us to, that will tempting us, not making, that's tempt people to buy that one more and more. Even if they do not have a need of the product, the catchy, the flashy advertisement, the vibrancy of the advertisement make them to buy.
Exactly. You know, one way or the other, it's actually luring us into it, right? Yes, we are so fascinated by different type of, what do you say, all the pomp and show and flashiness, as you said, of the advertisements. Why don't I give it a try?
Sure.
I feel like I should have that, even though I'm not in need of it. Don't you think that that's some sort of consumerism?
Yeah.
Like, yes, it is.
I was to start that one. Consumer is the word we can use instead. Buying more and more of products. That's on the consumerism, excessive consumerism. Then grabbing of products.
Exactly.
Then materialism. Materialism is greatly related to this one because we all live in the materialistic world. We give value to the material possessions. We don't give it to the life. We are very, very fond of shy of the things. Pompous or vainglories can be used over there. But that's all things comes. The root is advertisement.
Yes.
Advertising tempt people, but all the same time we can compare the products. If one product is being launched over there by one firm, by the another firm is over there, so we can have a comparison. What could be the price, what could be durability, how it will be established, or is it having any ill effects on our body or something like that. We can cross match with these things and we cross check, and we can greatly have an opinion that whether we need to go for that or shove that one off.
Yes.
So that would be one of the main agenda or the main aim of advertisement is we can compare that one. Then one more thing is that advertisement in a lot of space, and people are giving, they are earning, some people are earning money with the space of advertisement too. So several institutes or several people are hiring properties just to have their holdings over there.
Oh.
It is a lot of money. That's a money making industry too. Likewise, advertisement can be more and more. It as a coin has two sides. People say that as coin has two sides, advertisement has their pros and cons.
Of course.
Then one more thing is that government
Yeah.
should greatly regulate advertisement.
Yes, there should be some sort of a regulatory body, right?
Because they are showing a brand image over there. There will be a brand person. That will be a celebrity or something like that, a footballer or a cricketer or a film star or a
popular
writer.
face.
Yeah, a popular face will be there, and a celebrity would be there. But if the celebrity has a great array of fan followers, obviously that product will be marketed without any difficulties.
Because that sends some sort of a signal like to all the public, right? You know, they must be using this.
Sure.
So why couldn't I? No matter if I don't need it,
Yeah.
no matter if I don't have the money or to fund it, but still I want to have it.
The person on the silver screen, he or she just show that this is a product which I love.
Yes.
So the people who are loving him would always love that product too.
Of course. But the fact is, like, guys, what I want to tell you is, like, in reality, it is not mandatory. It is not at all, what do you say, sure that they must be using
Yeah,
it, right?
sure. No,
just to brand that particular product or that particular, what do you say, whatever item it is, they must be right in front of the screen, isn't
Sure,
it? They
sure,
might be having their own shares of, what do you say, usage of products. All right, guys. So here, what I asked Jiju sir was like, what is advertisement? He gave a very good definition, even though it's a short one. It'll be easy for you to grasp. And what all are the types of advertisements? That is what he threw light a little bit upon. And apart from that, what synonyms can be used for the word advertisement, and what all routines or what all ways are there that advertisements are playing in a regular person's life, and how they are getting captured or they are getting lured into this particular industry, whether it be a grocery, whether it be a cosmetics, whatever it is. You know that. I want to ask him a couple of more questions, but let me just, are you ready? Are you okay with it?
Sure,
Of course he's okay with it. Okay, I was just simply, having a doubt like whether he'll be parched or he want me to proceed and all, but still. Okay, so since you said about all these, prologues about advertisement, let me just ask you one thing. For each and every aspect, there are positives as well as negatives.
Of course.
Of course, you're sure about it as well. So could you please just tell me a little bit about the positives of advertising? Because when it comes to your speaking, you have to include all the ways. Like what all you can include into it, it'll be much better. Once the examiner understands that you can provide a very good answer, of course, your band score will be going from 7 till 9. It wouldn't come down below 7. Of course, that's a fact actually. So, positives.
What are the achievements of advertisements is we can easily compare the products.
Okay.
Then one more thing is that we can have what is the novel product which has been launched over there in the market.
Yes.
So novelty is a buzzword today in the 21st century. So novelty. So people all go for the most modern items, whether it be electronic or non-electronic or a book or a jewel or something like that, a dress, as he said, a cosmetic, something like that. But the most modern, the novel, the state-of-the-art thing is coming over there. So we can have a glance over there on the advertisement, right? That's the first thing. But the negative related to this one is overhyping.
Okay.
OEM product, that's greatly being done over there in these days, because as we all live in this 21st century, we know that this is a time of liberalization. So the products are being launched extensively. We don't need that one anyhow, but people have a chance to just try. So overhyping is very, very vastly done with these sorts of advertisements.
Yes, I do agree with him. Why, guys, I want to tell you is this, because we all know that from 2020 till date, we are directly or indirectly, we all are affected by this pandemic, of course, which is COVID-19. But when the lockdown was a little bit of, free, when there was no leisure lockdown and all, when I just went out to the markets, of course, I had my safety precautions, and I think that you guys also followed all the safety precautions which was said by the government of India. So when I went out to the market and all, I could still see that people are buying products. Nothing is actually holding them back, even though there is some sort of a recession, even though there is some sort of a control, like whether it be an environmental mishap or anything. But still, people are actually carrying out themselves very well. So overhyping is totally something that you have to keep in mind. Whenever you go to a grocery shop or whenever you go to some restaurant, or first of all, you should be having in your mind that what you exactly need. There is something called as desire, need, and something with which I cannot live with.
Dependency.
Yes, so it is some form of dependency. Okay, so we heard a little bit about the positives of advertisement, what all can be included in the speaking when advertisement or advertising is asked. Anyhow, I'm just going to ask him a little bit about the negatives. Of course, when there are positives, there will be negatives. When there's a pro, there's a con, advantages, disadvantages, and everything. So why not we hear a little bit about the negatives?
Well, one of the negatives is it manipulates people. Manipulates means purposely changing several things for gaining something. In a way, we can say that forgery or faking. That's the thing, creating an urge in the mind of people, whether they do not need or what is not their item or not their query or not their interest, but creating an urge and occupying them and making them to grab that product. For that, they would manipulate the sales. That would be better, this would be better, but comparing to that one, this one.
Excuse me, if you don't mind, could you please just give a small example? What comes in your mind randomly to make our audience more clear about it?
Well, suppose take up the case of a soap, a washroom soap. So what we do, they will have a comparison with the other brand and they will say that this will kill so much of germs. It entices your body. It will create an exfoliating nature on your body, and you will be appealing in front of others. That would be somewhat manipulation.
Okay.
And they will come with a celebrity over there and saying that I use this one. Compared to that one, this one is better. Someone introduced this to me. Likewise, they will go on saying, and at the end of the day, they will make us to buy that one, even if that does not have any quality of these all said aspects.
Yes.
That's the first one. Then second thing which comes to my mind is that it creates a tempo in the mind of people that if they do not have this product, they'll be out of the society. Creating a consumeristic culture in the mind of people. Over consuming. If you need only one, they will make us to buy three.
Yes.
Buy three, get
Definitely. One. Yes, exactly. Yes.
So that's the thing which comes to my mind when speaking, when the topic is being asked for speaking. But in writing, you have to give a little bit more idea over there, because the word should be much more in academic level and the standard of your language should be also higher than the speaking. I'm not saying that speaking must be in the lower level, but we can use a casual tone in speaking, but in writing, we cannot follow the tone. Over to you, sir.
Okay, guys. So I don't want to force him more regarding the negatives. With an example, he made it so clear. In fact, I would say it is crystal clear for you guys right now. So whenever you get a topic regarding, could you please speak about an advertisement that you like the most? As I started this particular video with saying, so include all these facts. What an advertisement is, how many types of advertisements are there, what all are the synonyms that people are getting actually fooled in one way or the other. No matter whether the product is genuine or not, how it is in casting some sort of an influence over people. What sort of a mantra does it hold when it is aired in audio visual medias, or like sir said, any other media such as print media. So guys, I definitely think that this particular topic might have given a lot of ideas into your growing brains, and of course I know that you can actually expand it furthermore than us. We just gave you a gist. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you are preparing well for your IELTS examination, all the 4 modules, and you're going to have a wonderful new year ahead. From Jeju sir and from my side, a very happy and prosperous 2023 for you guys. Of course, from B-GHUD.